this video, I am going to show you that how we can create our own custom Nuclei templates for bug bounty automation. Before that, if you haven't checked out my previous video in which I have shown you how we can automate the process of bug bounty through Nuclei, then I recommend you to check that out. And let's get started for this video. So first of all, let us talk that how Nuclei works. So basically it works by analyzing and matching the patterns of the web application with its template. So let's say if you want to find a cross-site scripting vulnerability, right? So the pattern of finding cross-site scripting vulnerability or similar vulnerabilities like SQL injection or open redirection is very much same, right? You have to inject a payload, and if the same payload is reflecting back in the response, then it means that there is a cross-site scripting vulnerability, right? Same with the open redirection vulnerability. If you have injected some payload, let's say if you have injected some domain URL, and if the web application redirects you to that particular domain that you have supplied, then it is open redirection vulnerable, right? So in similar way, Nuclei works. It works by the analyzing the request and response and match it with their custom or their pre-built templates, right? So I hope you have understood that how Nuclei works. And now let us try to create a very simple yet a very powerful template that is going to find WordPress websites in list of domains or subdomains. So to find any WordPress websites, what we need to do is we need to head over to the license.txt directory. Let me show you what I mean by that. So as you can see, this is the website bepractical.tech, and if I want to check whether this website is running on WordPress or not, so what I can do is I can just simply visit this website license.txt, and if the license.txt contains a word list, as you can see, this is WordPress, so we can confirm through here that this website is indeed running on WordPress, right? So we are going to write a simple template that is going to detect WordPress websites. So let's get started. So let's head back to our terminal and let's create a very simple file. So Nuclei accepts only YAML file, so we have to create a YAML file. So I'm going to create one, say wp detector.yaml. Now the first parameter that you should pass is ID, and here we are going to specify wp detector, let's say detected, okay, WordPress detected. After that we have to provide an info in which we have to provide our name, the author name, the vulnerability name, and the severity. So let me show you what I mean by that. So name WordPress detector, author, let's say Fayyaz Ahmed, severity, and severity is nothing, just an information. So I'm just going to type info. After that, here comes the main part. So we have to type requests, since we are going to deal with the request of the application. So the first thing that we need to specify is the method. So since we know that the method is get, and if you want to find whether your request method is get or post, you can simply just open a console, and here in the network you can just reload this, and as you can see, the license.txt is indeed the get response or get request, right? So we have to specify get. After that we have to specify the path. The path is nothing but the URL. So let me specify it, path, and in the path you have to specify something like this. So here you have to type base URL. So base URL is the URL that we are going to specify when we will run the Nuclei, and after that we have to visit to license.txt, right? So whatever the user supplies the URL, we need to go to the license endpoint, and if that endpoint contains anything, any word that starts with WordPress, then it is the WordPress website, right? So we are going to do that, and after that you need to type matchers, because we are going to match some content over here, right? Here you need to type and specify word, since we are going to match the words in the response, right? And after that you simply need to type words the words that we are matching, and here you have to specify a simple word, and the word is nothing but WordPress, right? That's it. This is our very simple template created, and now it can detect WordPress websites. So let me save this and let me quit. Now let's try to use this template in Nuclei. So let me type Nuclei -u, and let's type our website bepractical.tech, and let's specify the template. So we can do that by typing -t, and here is the WP detector, right? Let's hit enter and let's see what happens after that. And as you can see, it has successfully detected that our website is WordPress. So behind the scene, Nuclei is doing nothing but it is visiting this particular endpoint, and after visiting this endpoint, it is just going to match the word that we have specified. So here it is WordPress, and it is matching the WordPress in the response. And if the response contains the word WordPress, then it is going to give the output back to us. So let's try to run this particular template on other websites. So let me find some more websites. So as you can see, this is a website, and let's try to test whether this website is running WordPress or not. So let me just copy this, and here let's try to use this website instead. And as you can see, it is showing that no results found. So why this is happening? Because if we visit license.txt on this particular website, let me show you license.txt, and as you can see, there is no license.txt over here, and there is a possibility that this particular website is not running WordPress. So I hope you have understood that how we can create a very simple template that we can use to detect WordPress websites on the list of domains or subdomains. If you have any doubts or if you have any issues, then please let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching.